The rise and fall of P Square. Hello guys, it's your boy Metatron. Now P Square was once Africa's biggest music door. Wherever you went, whether it was Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, even part of Europe and the Caribbean, anywhere you go, P Square's music was playing. They sold out lots of arenas, dominated charts, collaborated with international stars, and they became symbols of African music excellence. Then, at the peak of their powers, everything suddenly just fell apart, just like that. This is the incredible story of the rise and heartbreaking fall of P Square. These guys are twins, so all identical twins that broke up just like that. Now, our story continues. Now, the band name P Square consists of two identical twin brothers, Peter Okoye and Paul Okoye. They were born in Jos, Nigeria. The brothers developed a passion for music and dance at a young age. They were inspired heavily by Michael Jackson. They spent years performing in talent shows and local events before forming P Square in the early 20s, that's early 2000. Now, their breakthrough came after winning the Grab the Mic competition, which helped to launch their professional career. Their early albums, particularly Get Squared in 2005, introduced hit songs like Busybody and transformed them into national stars. Soon after, albums such as Game Over and Danger elevated them into continental superstars. What made P Square special wasn't just their music. Number one, they could sing, they could dance, they produced many of their own songs by themselves. Their music videos were among the most expensive and most polished in Africa. Their performances rivaled international acts. However, by the late 2002 and early 2010, they were arguably Africa's most recognizable music group. Fans across Africa still remember hit songs like Personally, No One Like You, Chop My Money, and Do Me. Now, many Nigerians who lived through that era describe P Square as being everywhere, everywhere. There's nobody that didn't know P Square back then. Now, one Reddit user summarized their popularity by saying that you could hardly attend any event at all, without the DJ or whoever that's in charge playing at least one of P Square's songs. Now, the peak, P Square achieved something that few African artists has ever done. They collaborated with many international stars, including Akon, Rick Ross, T.I. Their music videos attracted millions of views long before streaming became dominant in Africa. Do you know that at their peak, they were among Africa's highest paid performers, multiple award winners, headliners across the continent, and they were considered pioneers who helped to lay foundation for today's global Afrobeat explosion. Everything seemed perfect. However, behind the scene, tensions were growing. Now, let's go over to the fall. And their fall or their splitting has something to do with family, money, and ego. Now, the first public signs of struggle appeared around 2015, that's between 2015 to 2016. Reports emerged of disagreements involving management, finances, creative control, and family issues. Their elder brother, Jude Okoye, who managed the group for years, became a central figure in many of the disputes. As the tension escalated, fans watched the brother argue publicly. Do you know that in 2017, the unthinkable happened? P Square officially they splitted. The breakup shocked Africa. It shocked everyone that was a fan of their music. For years, these twins had appeared inseparable. Now they were pursuing separate careers. Peter became Mr. P, while Paul became Mr. Rude Boy. Although both artists released successful solo songs, many fans feel that something was missing. Neither solo career fully recovered the magic that existed when they were performing together. We can't really say that their new career is a failure. They are trying their best, but it can't compare to the height, the peak that they reached when they were working together as a team. Now, the reunion everyone celebrated. In 2021, after years of separation, the twins reconciled. The reunion sparked enormous excitement across Africa. Social media exploded with celebration as fans hoped for a new golden era of P Square. They returned to performing together, and they appeared to have buried the hatchet. For many fans, it felt like a fairy tale ending. Unfortunately, it wasn't. There was a second breakup. In 2024, reports emerged that the brothers had fallen out again. According to public statements, disagreements resurfaced over creative direction, business matters, and family disputes. Paul confirmed that they were no longer working together, while various accusations and counter-accusations appeared in interviews and on social media. The news devastated fans who had hoped that the reunion would last forever. As of 2026, the relationship between the two brothers remains strained, with public signs suggesting that the divide had deepened even further than it was before. While P-Square still matters, despite the breakup, P-Square's legacy is still secure. They are widely regarded as one of the most influential African acts of all time and among the most successful groups ever produced by the continent and Nigeria. Without P-Square, the modern Afrobeat industry might look very different. They helped to prove that African artists could create world-class music videos, fill stadiums across borders, and compete on international stage. This is the story of two brothers who rose from humble beginnings to become African legends. It is also the story of how family disputes, family disagreements, personal conflicts, and other things can bring down even the strongest partnerships. Yet, despite the heartbreak, one thing remains unchanged. When songs like Personally, No One Like You, or Do Me starts playing, millions of Africans will instantly remember why P-Square became legends in the first place. Their rise was extraordinary, their fall was heartbreaking, their legacy is eternal. Click on the subscribe button below. It's Metatron.